I am all settled in. It took me a second, probably 2 minutes longer than I anticipated, but I am always running in and like kind of getting in right at the skin of my teeth, sort of thing. So, yeah. Well, anyways, super excited to have folks here and to show y'all. Um, oh, I see. And show y'all the jewelry I've been working on. So yeah, today's theme is zodiac slash astrology, um, zodiac astrology earrings and bracelets. I've been working on some new designs. Hi folks, coming in. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, so if there is a zodiac sign jewelry that you would like to see, just drop it in the comments and I will. Hey, Disco Bread, good to see you again. Um, yeah, just drop your zodiac sign in the comments and I will show you what I have in that sign. Otherwise, I am going to just kind of show whatever I feel like it. So I think I'm going to start. I also have a few non-earring things that I pulled because I thought that could be fun. Mostly I have a few charms that I made that I still have left from a previous show. And I wanted to show folks the cool charms I've been making too. So anyways, so first up, these are really super special and I'm so excited about them. It's a new technique I learned. So this is the sign Cancer for all of you crabby folks out there. So this, that is this one. And then I have this one as well in Cancer. So while the charms are the same, I did make them with different stones. So this one here is made with moss agate. Yes, moss agate. And this one is, oh geez, I'm going to bring it back. There we go. This one is made with crocodile jasper, also known as Kambaba jasper in the bead rock trade, so if I am too close for folks, just let me know. I am still like figuring out the whole webcam thingy in my shows. So anyway, so this, like I said, this one is moss agate in Cancer, and this one is the Kambaba jasper in Cancer. And if you would like me to run the Cancer earrings, all of my earrings are 13. Well, no, everything is $9 to run. So everything has a $9 start. I normally sell them at 13 at shows, but I was like, you know what? Let's start at 9 and see what happens. They're certainly worth a lot more than that because I have spent a lot of time and energy, and I mean, they're all made with natural stones. So I mean, it's perfect. It's gorgeous. So the next sign up is Sagittarius. And this Sagittarius here is made with K Sarah stone, and this Sagittarius is made with Tiger's Eye. So, and I chose different stones for different sets because there's lots of different stones that are good for certain signs. And K Sarah is good for every sign, where like Tiger's Eye is good for air signs. So yeah, so if you are into Sagittarius, if you are a Sagittarius or shopping for a Sagittarian, just know I have a couple different designs for the Sagittarius charm. And again, folks, I would love it if you would drop in the comments what sign you would like to see if there is one. So next up is Taurus, and both pairs are made with rose quartz. I made one a little longer than the other. Not everyone is into super long dangles, but even these, I mean, you could see how long they hang. They are not super long as compared to these, which are a bit shorter. So yeah, these are made with, like I said, natural rose quartz stone. So yeah. And of course, rose quartz, I think, is often recommended to Tauruses because it's that big self-love stone, right? It's that reminder to like take time for yourself, don't work yourself to death, and that you're worthy of love and consideration, right? Because I find that Tauruses, they they make sure that they're the rock for other people, right? They show up for others. They are decision makers. They are hard workers, which is all great. These are all great things about Taurus. But I think, when it comes to knowing how to be kind to themselves. Hi, folks popping in. I see you. What is it? Black Beak. Good to see you. Yeah. So, but like I was saying, Tauruses may not be great at, um, feeling love for themselves when things haven't quite worked out the way they wanted. Disappointment is so hard for Tauruses. So, anyways, so that was my Taurus earrings. For folks joining in, I am doing astrology / zodiac sign jewelry today. If there's a sign you'd like to see, just let me know. So next I'm moving on to Aquarius. So this one for Aquarius is made with fluorite. As you can see here, fluorite has such a varying degree of color. And so this one, see if I can bring it maybe a little closer. You can see it has like the purple and green in the bottom, and the top is more of that more clear green color. So yeah, I like the sort of color ombre thing created. And then this one is made with amethyst and pink cat's eye. So again, this is Aquarius. And if you're not sure what sign you are, just drop me a message and let me know, because not everyone is as versed in astrology or may not be aware really what sign they are. So that is Aquarius. And yeah, I think I'll run one of my givvies. So I created some givvies just to like encourage folks to stick around. So it is for a follower. So if you are my follower, or here we go. So this will run for 5 minutes. So, getting the givey, it'll be running for 5 minutes, and then it'll pick a winner. Yeah. So anyway, right now I don't have anyone in the givey, but get on in and I will send you something pretty. So yeah. Yeah, so let's go to Aquarius. No, I was at Aquarius. I'm at Scorpio now. So yeah, get in that giveaway, folks. Oh, I got one entry. Lovely, lovely. Make sure you follow, and that we also get updates when I go live again. So this one is Scorpio. Scorpio I made. So these are both made with obsidian, but sorry for all the jiggling. So this one here is made also with terahertz, which is a man-made stone, but it, has a lot of like, it still works with like the vibration of, grounding and that sort of thing. And then this Scorpio is obsidian with clear quartz. So, and quartz is such an amplifier. So if you know a Scorpio, or if you are a Scorpio, make sure to throw this down in the chat and let me know. Are the earrings hypoallergenic? Yes. All of my earrings are made with hypoallergenic metals because I have a metal sensitivity, and so I make jewelry that is for people like me. And I know there's a lot of us out there. So yeah. Thank you, Patty Cakes, for the question. I appreciate it. Yeah. Do you have sensitive ears, or are you looking for someone who has sensitive ears? So, yeah. And again, folks popping in, remember to get into that giveaway. I'm trying to point towards it. There we go. I'm kind of pointing at it. There you go. You got 2.5 minutes left. So this one here is my Leo. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, so like I said, all the metals I use are hypoallergenic. So this is Leo. So my Leos are made with tiger's eye. Of course, one is longer than the other because I like to create a little drama. So if you are into the longer dangles, I have a long pair. And if you're into the shorter dangles, I have a short pair. So yeah. Again, folks popping in, don't forget to get into that giveaway. When you follow, you have a chance to win. So yeah, and you got 2 minutes to go. All right. So next up is Aries. So my Aries earrings are made with bloodstone. And, like I said, I've been experimenting with different techniques and designs. And so these were a lot of fun for me to make. And I love working with zodiac type stuff. So I have one with like the golden color. And again, these are hypoallergenic. So one with the golden color hardware, and this one has like a gunmetal hardware. So if you're a silver or gold, basically, there is something for everyone. Hello, folks popping in. I'm doing a giveaway for another minute and a half. Don't forget to get in that giveaway. And yeah. So anyway, like I said, this is bloodstone. And bloodstone is also known to be like a super like grounding kind of stone. I wanted to do a quick look up here. Let's see, bloodstone. Spiritual properties. There we go. Spiritual properties. So, bloodstone. Right. So we're looking at bloodstone for Aries. So bloodstone has the properties of grounding and vitality and protection. It's associated with the root chakra and believed to promote physical health and courage and to shield its bearer from negative energies. In various traditions, it is seen as a stone that purifies, strengthens, and offers resilience. So yeah. And I do have all of my jewelry that's available today in my shop. They are all auction items. So again, if you have a sign that you would like me to run, just let me know. They are all $9 starts. So next up is for Capricorn. And so for Capricorn, we're drawing a winner. Looks like Patty Cakes won. Yay, Patty Cakes. Hooray, hooray. Well, I will be sending you a cool little free gift. I have a bunch of cool witchy stickers that I picked out that I know you'll love. So look for that in the mail. Hooray. So yeah. All right. So back to Capricorn. So Capricorn here, I have one made with howlite. Howlite is fantastic. I love howlite as, working with in crystal magic. It's good for keeping away like those argumentative, negative people. And when you have to deal with them, it kind of like keeps you from absorbing their shit, basically. And for Capricorns, that's great because Capricorns, while they're super hard workers, they do not take criticism well. So it's good to have that stone on them to deal with anyone's garbage that may come into their energy field. And then my other one is made with moss agate. Moss agate is great for earth signs. Capricorn is an earth sign. So great for earth signs because it is like, when you look up moss agate, it is all about like connecting with earth elements, earth energy. So it's super grounding, super nurturing, super healing. So yeah, really great for Capricorns as well, who also don't know when to take a break. Let's be honest. I have a Capricorn moon, and one of my besties is a Capricorn, and she's so Capricorn. We just like to work. We're happy as being busy bees, but also not good at self-care because we forget to, that work also requires rest, balance. So yeah. Anyways, so next up, hey folks coming in. Welcome. So yeah, the next one up is Pisces, and Pisces I made with serpentine. So I have one that's a little longer than the other, and like I said, these are not like ridiculously long, but they're certainly a statement piece. And then that would be the length of the other, and yeah. So serpentine is great for water. Oh, shite. Pardon? I got hooked and then one fell. Where'd it go? Un momento. Where did it go? Oh my goodness. I dropped it. Let's go. Well, oh, here it is. Hello. Anyways, I was having a moment where I dropped my earrings and then I thought they fucked right off, and they did not. Thank goodness. So they're fine. They are fine. Yes. So I was going to look up serpentine. If I grab the right mouse, I'm operating like I'm my own mod. So I'm operating 2 computers and a webcam, which is technically my phone. So I am working on it. We'll just say that. I'm working on it. Hey, folks joining me. I am showing Zodiac jewelry today, and I was just about to look up. Oh! There we go. Look up. I gotta put this away, otherwise I'm gonna press the wrong thing. Serpentine. Let me see here. Serpentine for Pisces. So yes, if you know what your sign is, drop it in the comments. I am showing my earrings right now, but I also have bracelets, and that's everything that I made myself. All of my earrings are hypoallergenic, and yeah, and they are gorgeous. So here is one of my pairs from Pisces, and again, this is made with serpentine, and it says 10 steps spiritual. Oh, jeez. So yeah, so serpentine is good for Pisces because it helps you work on your heart chakra. And since Pisces can get overwhelmed by their emotions, right? Because water signs, it could be really good for you. So yeah, let me see. Oh yes, and I have it in the long and the not as long. So yeah. All right. So here, let me. That is the right one. Let me see here. All right. Next up, I'm going to talk about Gemini. Gemini. Here we go. Pin item. Perfect. So next up is my Gemini dangle. So my Gemini earrings I created with chrysoprase. So there's these gorgeous, let's see here, I'll bring it a little closer. And look at the like stone modeling in there. I love it. And that green color is just so delicious looking to me. And so these are about the same length. One might be a tiny bit shorter, but yeah. And they have such good movement too. Sometimes dangle earrings can be a little stiff, but these have just like a good amount of wiggle. But anyways, so if you are a Gemini, drop a heart in the comment and I can certainly run these. Again, everything is a $9 start. So yeah, I wanted to look up chrysoprase and so praise for Okay. So yeah, I'm looking up chrysoprase and kind of the benefits it can bring to Geminis. Because I like to incorporate crystal energy, crystal healing, crystal work with zodiac signs. I do a lot of work with the zodiac and like helping people work with their zodiac energy as well as, you know, doing shadow work and energy work with that because, our ancestors have been utilizing the energy of the cosmos for millennia, right? I mean, before we had GPS, people were looking at the sky to figure out where they were so they didn't get lost, right? And sailors, people on land didn't matter. They're just, the way they charted the stars helped them get where they needed to go. And so I use a similar principle when I make my jewelry or my kits because I want to, help people work through things and get where they need to go energetically or spiritually. So, all right. So it says chrysoprase is a great crystal for Gemini because it is a star stone for the ruling planet Mercury, helping them with clarity, confidence, and managing their dual changeable nature, promoting emotional balance, communication, and hope amidst their busy minds. So, if you are a Gemini or know a Gemini, my chrysoprase dangle earrings are perfect for you. And chrysoprase is a pretty soft stone, so I don't see it often in beads. This is kind of a special make, and yeah, but they have just such great color. I did try making them into bracelets, and I found that the stone just was not durable for like everyday like use because with our hands, I don't know about you, but I'm like banging it against things, especially when I type, it's always like resting or tapping on my desk. And so I found that chrysoprase could not handle just like that constant impact. But with your ears, unless you're like, I don't know, banging your head against the wall, which sometimes I think about doing because things can be a little challenging. Anyways, these will be totally safe and good to wear. So, again, if you're a Gemini, drop a heart there in the comments, and I will run the Gemini earrings for you. And I do tend to use a mix of like chunky to not chunky stones, because I like texture. I like variety. So my earrings are all going to look a little different because of how I choose my stones. So, anyways, next up, I'm going to do Virgo. Hello, folks joining. I am going to drop. Here we go. Let me see here. Virgo. VIR. Might help if I use the right keyboard. A Virgo. I'll get this pinned. Again, all of my jewelry has a $9 start. And it's all handmade and made with hypoallergenic metal. So if you or someone you know that you are buying for is sensitive to nickel or non-hypoallergenic metals, know that you are safe with me. So again, these are Virgo, my Virgo dangles, and this one, the sort of one, the longer one here, is made with Amazonite. And the one here, this one of the rounder beads, is made with green aventurine. So, and yeah, so I can look up here. Let's see. Amazonite. Okay. So the Amazonite is good for Virgos because it soothes their tendency for overthinking and perfectionism, offering emotional balance, stress relief, and better communication, helping them express their inner truth and be more self-compassionate, aligning with Virgo's analytical nature by promoting harmony and clear expression. Right? What Virgo doesn't need that. So, and then the green aventurine. Let me type that up quick. Let's see here. Green aventurine for. Okay. So, green aventurine. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Green aventurine for Virgos. It's beneficial because it helps balance their practical and nurturing nature, fosters emotional healing, promotes self compassion, and encourages personal growth. So, yeah, if you're a Virgo on a personal growth journey, um, you know, green aventurine would be good for you. So, yeah. All right. Love it, love it. Okay. So, next up, I'm going to pull let me see, I'm going to pull Libra. So let me see here. So, signs and dates. There we go. Okay, so just wanted to pull up some info here. There we go. So, Libras, I have two different stone types like I have for all of them. This one, I am super proud of. This one here is Libra with fluorite. And this is Libra with Mookaite Jasper, which is super, super earthy. One of my faves. So, let's see here. Oops. So, yeah, Libra. So, if you are a Libra, you were born between September 23rd and October 22nd. Just to give you an idea. I actually should have put these in order, but I didn't. So, nobody do. All right. So let's scooch this. Get rid of here. Okay. Virgo. Let's see here. So we have Mookie Jasper for Libra. And then we have Libra. Okay. So again, Libra is this between September 23rd and October 22nd. And the first pair here, I need to pull Libra up here. Let's see here. Libra. I'll get that pinned. Pin item. Perfect. So yeah. Great. Just do that. And where is this? Green. And that over there. Perfect. This is closer than I thought it was. Is this right? I guess it is. Ta-da! All right. So, Mookaite for Libras. So, Mookaite Jasper is great for Libra because it balances their airy nature with grounding earth energy, helping with indecision, promoting adaptability, and encouraging bold action, while also enhancing self esteem and vitality for life's adventures. So, that's fantastic, right? Oh, that's a good one. Boom. Love it. Love it, love it. And look at the texture in those beads. I love the just the variance of color in Mookaite. That makes it one of my favorite stones, actually. So we have that is Mookaite for Libra, and then this is adorable. I love these earrings. I love them. So the fluorite, of course, fluorite is one of my favorite stones. I say that about all the stones, I feel. So fluorite is great for Libras because it provides mental clarity, focus, and helps with decision making. Counteracting typical Libra indecisiveness by organizing thoughts and bringing balance. It helps Libras focus on what matters, filter overwhelming choices, and find inner peace by grounding scattered energy, making it ideal for aligning their intellectual and emotional needs. That's fantastic. I love that. Love it. Love it. So, if you are a Libra, um, know that I have you covered. So, yeah. Oh, these Libra dangles. I just can't even. So, yeah. Again, oh my goodness, did I get to the end of the I think I got to the end of the zodiac earrings. But I also brought a few other earrings that are like what I consider with um in line with like Cosmo stuff. Cosmo stuff. So anyway. That's what the two. So next up, I actually wanted to show these aren't technically in the shop area, but I am in love with these. So look at these cool earrings. So these babes are my, I don't know, it's sort of like rainbow evil eye earrings. They have the little yellow evil eye bead, which is glass. It's like a blown glass bead. And then the rainbow like swirl at the bottom is actually a seashell bead. So it's made from natural shell that's been dyed in this pattern and then cut or shaped into this disc bead. And you can tell some of the imperfections in the surface because each one is a little unique because of it being a seashell. So if you are interested in these cute little rainbow protection bead earrings, just let me know. This is the only pair I have available. I'm going to make some other ones in different colors, but this is where I started. So anyways, yeah. So next up, I think I'll show some star and moon earrings. I have these silver ones that I made, and they have like shooting stars and then the moons with the little star on them. So if you're into like stars and crescent moons, this would be for you. And yeah, I don't know. I just dig funky things, so I like to make funky things. And I'm just out here trying to find my people. So I also have these available. So these are, they have like the pentacle and they have crescent moons and stars and they have a sun up here at the top. Then all of it is inside of a triquetra symbol, which is a symbol for protection. So I would say that this symbol is, or these earrings would be great for protection if you wear them out for that. So yeah, love these for that. I also brought this pair to show because I love this pair too. So this has like compass vibes. So, when you're navigating the cosmos, it's good to have something to guide you, right? And so, yeah, I think that it also looks like the sun. So again, really fits that celestial vibe. And these are in a sort of like brass colored metal. And again, my earrings are hypoallergenic. So if you like the charms, you're safe with me. So I also brought some pentacle earrings. These ones are in bronze, like a bronze color, brass color. I don't really know what they're supposed to be imitating, but we'll just say brown. They're brown. Anyways, so pentacles, like folks know, is a good protection symbol. It protects from like bad energies and bad entities, but also just bad vibes kind of thing. So if you want to, that extra layer of protection, or are just looking for like a witchy earring, I got you covered. So, yeah, there is that one. Oh, I also made a couple pairs of that brass pentacle with some keys, because I also like keys for protection. So these have little heart-shaped keys with them. So if that is something you're into, just let me know and I will run that for you. So yeah, and the keys, I mean, the key symbolism is in a lot of different traditions and is associated with a lot of different deities. Um, but yeah, look at those guys. Adorbs, adorbs. So yeah. Oh, here we go. I guess I'll have these. Love these little stars. They make me so happy. So this is the pentacle with a little star charm. And these are in silver with that hypoallergenic hardware, like I was mentioning before. And yeah, so super protective and just good time, good vibes. So yeah, if you're interested in me running these, just let me know. Yeah. And so those bronze pentacles I was showing earlier, I also have in silver. So here's the silver ones. Look at that. Yeah. And some folks like darker colors and some people like lighter. I tend to like the silver more, personally. I don't wear a ton of gold or bronze jewelry. Um, I like things that are a bit flashier. I think the bronze is a bit more muted. So there's nothing wrong with it. Different vibes for different folks, but yeah. All right. So let's pull out here. I have this in gold, like gold tone and silver. These are a little different from one another, but kind of the same. So this is my like triple goddess protection earrings, and I have this gold pair with the crescent moons and a silver pair with little stars that say just for you on them. So you can kind of see that writing, and it's like punched into the metal. So yeah, these are also made with hypoallergenic hardware and are just cute, cute as a button. Can't go wrong there. And I do have a couple extra gold pairs as well. So if you like it in gold, I do have like 3 pairs of those. Um, and then, of this, nope, I think those are different. Yeah, those are different. So trying to get these back on my little display to keep them from tingling, because these little like crescent moons like to tangle. So anyways, I also brought this pair to show. These are my shooting star crescent moons. And it's sort of a dual tone. So you have the gold tone crescent moons with the bronze shooting stars and the hypoallergenic hardware, right? And the earrings will come with rubber backs. Oh, hey, Indy. I see you, girl. How are you? It's good to see you in. So yeah, today's jewelry day. And so if you are into uh wearing bracelets or earrings, I have a lot of zodiac or celestial styled earrings today. So yeah. And well, I did bring a couple extra things. Like I have a couple of charms, and yeah, so these are my shooting stars and moons in that color. But yeah, if you want to see some zodiac, like a specific sign, just let me know. Otherwise, I will pull out just something random, right? Gemini. Oh, sure, sure. Sounds good. Let me grab the Geminis. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with jewelry lately. And so these are my 2 pairs of Geminis. And they're very simple. They're both made with Christopraise. Can you see them okay? I'm trying to figure out the whole webcam thing, but I'm sitting at my desk today, so great. So yeah, these are made with Christopraise, and they have hypoallergenic hardware. One of them is in gold and like a gold tone, and the other one's in a silver tone. So yeah, that's what these look like. I've been experimenting a lot with like earring design, and yeah, I've really enjoyed making these. So this is the Gemini ones in the earrings, but I also have Gemini in bracelet. Let me flip my little display around here. Here you are. So, oh, you like the silver tone one? Do you want me to run it? I can pin that up for you. Let me grab that. Oh, I can just do that. Here. I need two hands. I am not very coordinated. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. And the oceans. Gemini. Okay, let's pin that. Okay, great. I will see, start auction. I will run those Geminis. And so since I have two pairs, the first pair will be the silver. So I have that up for you. Perfect. I love that. I'm so excited. I shipped out your package from the last show. And have you gotten it yet? Oh my goodness, I had so much fun. I just got them. Oh, hooray! Hooray! I'm so pleased. Hooray! So I will set these aside for you, and I'll just show you the bracelets I made. So this is the first one. It is made with Que Sera, which are these two larger stones, and howlite. And then it says Gemini across the wrist. Yeah. I have them in a couple different sizes. This is sort of the larger size because different people have different size wrists. So again, the Que Sera with the howlite, and then it says Gemini across the wrist. I mean, okay, sure. Let's see here. So this one was larger, and then let's see this one. So yeah, this one's probably about 7.5 to 8, and this is like super durable, like clear stretch cord. So I always do after I make my bracelets, I make sure I give them a good tug, and I put them on and off, or put them on, take them on, put them on, take them off, just to make sure that like I got the knotting really well and so they don't slip. So, all right, I will run this larger Gemini for you, Indy. There we go. Start auction. And start. All right. So this one is up for you. Again, this is the larger size. So you can see, like, I have a 7-inch wrist. So like I said, it probably sits at about 7.5 to 8. Yeah. And like I said, Que Sera is these larger ones, and then the howlite, which is great for Geminis. Really, it's oh, perfect. So this is the size for you, and I love that. Awesome. All right, I will add that to your little loot bag. Lovely. Yeah, I also brought with me. Yeah, totally. I am so happy that you joined my live today. Yeah, I did also bring, so I was experimenting and I created these. These are little like evil eye charm type earrings. So I like, evil eyes are usually blue. That's how you see them everywhere. But I like to experiment. And so I made mine yellow. And then I use these cute little rainbow beads, right? I'm weird. So I like to make them weird. And so this is my most recent creation. And I love to, collect up. And actually, interestingly, so these beads, the rainbow beads, are made with seashells. So it is a shell bead that has been dyed with this rainbow pattern. And I think the rainbow pattern follows the natural swirl crosscut of the shell, which is why it's in the pattern it is. So it looks tie-dyed, you know. And my inner hippie is so pleased by that. And then these beads are actually blown glass. Yeah. So it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Um, but I also brought these to show because I love pentacles and I have several pieces of pentacle jewelry. These are in silver with the cute little dingle stars. I just can't even. So if these are your vibe, let me know. And again, all my jewelry is hypoallergenic. Oh, geez, I brought a bunch of cuties. There's some other ones to show. These ones. Love these ones. Also brought these. These are my little triple moon pentacle ones with the crescent moons, and they are gold tone, but they are hypoallergenic. So, yeah. I love these. Love these. I don't know. Like I said, I like to create and like to experiment. I'm going to show some other cool earrings that I created because I am in love. So, for example, like I made these Libras. Oh, geez. And look at the fluorite. I chose like the 3 different colors of fluorite to create like an ombre effect. And I am just so in love with, like the green and the purple. I mean, and I'm kind of a sucker because fluorite's like my favorite stone. I have many pieces of jewelry in fluorite because it's a student stone. And so being someone that likes to do a lot of research and learn about witchy shit, having some fluorite to help me stay focused because, my brain is 15 squirrels in a human suit. But these ones here are Mookate, and the Mookate, I love how it looks like chocolate and caramel. That is one of my favorite features of this stone. Is it just looks so delicious. These look like forbidden M&Ms. The forbidden M&Ms. Oh my god. Lordy. So yeah. Let's see here. So I also made a couple of, so these ones actually, they are like UV reactive. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, hon. No problem. I will get your shinies packaged up today and to the post office. So yeah, look for another delivery from me. Thanks for popping in, Andy. Okay. All right. Well, I think we've been on for an hour. So I guess I'm gonna wrap up.